Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a one brand tutorial featuring all products by Revlon. I have a lot of stuff by Revlon. I'm missing a couple of key products like mascara. I never have like a mascara by every single brand open, so I'll substitute where needed, but I'll try to use drugstore substitutes. I don't have a Revlon primer, so what I did was I primed my face using the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Illuminating Primer because the foundation I'm using is a little bit on the dry side. This is the Revlon Color Stay Makeup Normal to Dry Skin in 180 Sand Beige. This is probably a little bit expired, I'm not going to lie, but I've never loved the packaging. It is the pouring it out tube kind of thing. I'm actually just going to pour some of this onto my little palette. I got this off Haute Look. It's by Crown Brushes, and I'm going to apply this with a brush, but I wanted to use an illuminating primer today, so if you see I look a little glowy. And there are two formulas of this foundation. There's the normal to dry, which is what I'm using, and then there's the combo to oily. This foundation can go from medium coverage to complete cake face in about 2 seconds. So I find with myself I have to be careful how much product I'm using because I definitely can get massive cake face going on. But as you can see here, if I just use, I haven't used barely any of the, sorry, it's really blinding. I haven't used a lot of product yet. And I have a very nice medium coverage. I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Concealer in number 3 light medium. I've been doing peels every day. I have been using the Neutrogena acne pads. They're like salicylic acid pads that you put on. You can do twice a day. I only do them once a day to help with acne. And I've been using my benzoyl peroxide face wash in the shower. So I have no acne. I've been working on the texture and the radiance. And then I've been using the Murad, what do you call it? Murad post-acne spot treatment stuff. It's the blue line. So the Revlon Color Stay pressed powder in number 820 light. And it does come with no mirror, but it does come with a puff underneath with a mirror. So it works. And so I'm going to use the Real Techniques pointed brush. I don't know what this is called. So I've been using the post-acne spot covered stuff, which I don't have any active acne, like I said, so I've been really working on that. And I think it's working because my skin looks a lot better. So keep at it until I run out of those pads because they're like almost $2 or $3 a day. If they don't make a difference, I won't use them again. But okay, now I'm using this Revlon Color Stay Decadent. It's a 16-hour eyeshadow quad, and this is the one that's more like neutrally kind of colors. There's like a champagne, a gold, a dark brown, and like a peachy champagne-y kind of color. So I'm going to I'll use the same powder brush that I just used for my under eyes, and I'll use the golden shade in here. And I'm going to just attempt a bronze look here. Just a little bit. I don't have a bronzer by Revlon, that's why I'm doing this, in case you're wondering. Like why? The Revlon cream blush in the shade Flushed. It comes in like a little screw top thing, and Flushed is like a hot pink. But I find these blushes are really nice. Like they're very pigmented, but they blend out. Like I'm just using my fingers. I have applied this with a stipple brush, and it's pretty much the same outcome, but I find the fingers are better because I can control how much product I'm getting better. And I just like the look. I don't get streaks in my foundation if I don't set it underneath the blush and all that. So really pretty, nice little pink flush. This color reminds me of like Snow White. It's just a little bit fun. Now I'm actually opening for the first time. This is the Revlon Brow Fantasy by Color Stay. It's the shade 105 Brunette. It has a pencil on one end, and then on the other end it has a brow gel. Alright, so let's do the pencil first. I'm going to zoom you in. Hello, welcome to my face. Who says that? Oh, what's her name? Coffee Break by Danny. Coffee Break with Danny on YouTube. She says, "Welcome to my face," when she zooms in. That just reminded me. Okay, so I am just using the pencil with small strokes. Get that look. Alright, so that's an okay start, and then I'm going to try this step 2, it's called gel. And I want to see what kind of applicator. Ah, it has a mascara wand. I wasn't sure. It's not one of those teeny tiny mascara ones like Benefit Gimme Brow. It's just a regular wand. I'm not loving this product. I think it's me. Like, this isn't my preferred way to apply brow stuff. So I like it, and I think if I had gotten one shade lighter, I might have liked it a little bit better, because I have to be so careful. I'm going to go ahead and use a clean spoolie brush just to brush them through, because right now I feel like the beginnings is a little harsh. And this might like take off some of that product excess that I don't need right now. Or like blend it in better. Okay, so I don't have a Revlon eye primer, but what I do have is these cream shadows. So I'm going to use the cream shadows as my base. These are Illuminance. They're cream shadow like quad. This one's called Copper Canyon, and then this one is number 720 Moonlit Jewels. So here's Moonlit Jewels. These are old, not going to buy. And then this is Copper Canyon. Really pretty copper shade. So I'm actually going to use Copper Canyon, just use my finger with this nude shade. And I'm going to use that as my eye primer today, or my base. I still like them though. Like, they're a little bit on the old side, but they work really well, so. Alright. And then I'm going in with my finger with the white shade in Copper Canyon. I'm trying to use that up high to prime up here. I'm going to go over it using the eyeshadow powder quad, but at least I have a good base now. I don't like to do like a colored base and then put that up to the brow and in the inner corner because it's hard to cover it. So, alright, so here's the powder quad again. I'm going to use a fluffy brush and use that golden shade underneath. I'm going in with a flat brush. You could use a pencil brush, and using that white shade from the palette right under the brow and in the inner corner of the eye. And then I'm going to go in with the fluffy side. Again, this is a dual-ended brush, so I'm going to blend that white out because I feel like that white was just a little bit harsh. A little bit extreme of a contrast for my liking. And then I'm using the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. This is lid plus line plus lash. This is in the shade 60 Peach Prism. So these are pretty new. It's a cream on one end and this glitter on the other. So I'm going to put them on my hand so you can see. It's like a lip gloss applicator. Here's the solid shade on its own, and here is the gloss shade on its own. So you can see them. So the gloss is right next to it with the glitter. And then when you top the solid shade with the glitter, you get that. So I think I'm going to try it on my eyes. I'm going to go very basic with it. Just a dab because I don't want to overdo it. And then I'm going to blend it out with my fingers. Alright, and then let's do the glitter. Before I do the glitter, actually, I'm using a Carity Cosmetics brush. This is like a bullet shape, like a domed one. And I'm using that darkest shade from the palette, the quad powders. And I'm putting that in the outer V. I don't want to blend once I've got the glitter down. I don't want to have to sit here and blend out a darker shade if I put too much on by accident. Alright. I'm just kind of drawing a little V out here. I like this kind of domed brush for this, like a bullet, like stiff. It really packs on the shadow, and then I can always use a fluffy brush for blending, but I've been liking the blunt end so that I can control where it's going, and then take a fluffier brush and kind of diffuse the look. I know some people use a fluffy brush to do it and skip the 2-brush step, but I guess I'm extra. Okay, now the glitter. I'm only using a dab here because I find like it kind of starts creasing if you use too much. I've used this a couple of times, but it's beautiful. I just put the dab on And I'm only putting it on the part of the lid that has a light shade. So not like the outer third of the eye that has a deeper shade. Isn't that pretty? And I also find that liner doesn't go over this very well, like on top. So it might be one of those steps that you do first before you do liner, so that you avoid having to paint over your liner. Okay, this is the Color Stay Skinny Liquid Liner, and it is in the shade 303 Mahogany Flame. I'm actually opening this for the first time. I think I had one of these years ago. I also like their cream liners, if I'm not mistaken, like a gel liner pot thing. I think I had those when I was like a teenager, but I don't know if they still make them. Mahogany Flame. Let's see if we like this. It is a long, skinny applicator. You never know when you try a new liner. And I'm just going to draw a simple line. Seems pretty. It is going on top of the glitter just fine. It's one of those liners though that's a little bit shiny. If you like a really matte looking liner, you might not like these. It's almost like metallic. I'm going to let it dry because maybe it's just wet, but that's my first thought. And then I'm going to leave my lower lash line bare. Today is a Saturday and we are going out for breakfast. And I don't want to look like overly dramatic for pancakes. Let's see. I might have to even those out, but the time is 7:15. Lips, I'm using the Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balm. And this is in the shade 150 Enticing Desirable. It's actually like a minty flavor. Now these are really cool because they're sheer if you just put a little bit, and then they're like more opaque if you put like a second coat. That's very nice. And then I don't have a mascara, so I'm going to be using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I'll just finish with that really quickly. I'm going to leave the lower lash line bare, like I said. Alright, so that is it. This is my one brand tutorial using all Revlon products. Sorry, my voice is kind of croaky because it is first thing in the morning, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Some standouts from the line. I really do like the foundation. If you need full coverage, you'll like it. If you're looking for natural look, you won't like it. So it's kind of a, these powders are just okay. The cream blushes are decent. I think it performed better when it was newer. It's kind of older now, so it's not as good. But I really do like these. So if you are adventurous, like glitter, like color, there are tons in this line that are nice. The liquid liner will be good if you like a metallic liner or a glossy liner, but right now I think it's a little too shiny for my liking. I'll give you a close-up of the eyes. Like, you can still get a really pretty look. And like I said, that was mahogany, so if you got black or, you know, they had a bunch of different colors like navy and stuff, you'd probably be able to play with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.